Now, for the training that is starting in February, how do we now enroll for this training? Well, we have our official website, that is akbytedigital.com. So you can visit our website, akbytedigital.com/request. If you click on that, or if you check that on your browser, you'll be able to see the website. Then you will see the student enrollment. Just type akbytedigital.com/request. Then you will see the student enrollment. You click on it to fill in your information. I'm going to drop a video for us in the group chat on how the step-by-step guide on how we can enroll for the training, or how we can fill in. But just like I put it here, you fill in your information, you type in the amount you want to pay. For Kenya, it is 7,000 Kenya shillings. You can pay in installments at once. You can pay 3,500 first. For Zambia, it is 1,500 kwacha. For Cameroon, it is 35,000 francs. For Ghana, it is 700 cedis. For Nigeria, it is 70,000 naira. Uganda, that's 200,000 shillings. Then for South Africa, it is 1,000 rands. So you type in the amount, whatever amount that you want to pay in the amount page or in the amount column. Then you will proceed to make your payment. You will select the means of payment that is convenient for you. Maybe you want to use card, you want to use Momo, you want to use M-Pesa, you want to use voucher for South Africa. All the means of payment are there. So it is just for you to click on whichever one you want to use and be able to make your payments. So you can pay into installment. After you are done, the payment receipt will be sent to your email, the email that you imputed in the form when you were filling it. So they'll send the receipt to the email. Just send the screenshots to us, any of the admin, so that we can add you to the main training group after you've successfully made your payment. So upon at least 50% of payment, you will be added to the main training group. So this is how the menu looks like. You see the student enrollment like this. You click on it and you'll be able to make your registration for the upcoming training. And as I end, I'm going to be ending with this statement. There's a Chinese proverb that says the time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. For those of us on this call, for those of us having the opportunity now, we still have some months or some weeks ahead, so we can still take advantage of this opportunity. You don't take the opportunity that is presented to you for granted. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I am going to be handing over to my co-host, and then we are going to be entertaining your questions. Thank you so much once again. And for the next few minutes, we are going to be handling your questions. So over to you, Sibukunlo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oluwaseun Shumakinde, CEO of Akbyte Digital Limited, for this for your presentation. It was quite enlightening. We are really grateful. Now we are in the question and answer session, which will last for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. We do not want to exceed the 1 hour we promised. We promised that this webinar was only going to take 1 hour, and we don't want to exceed it. We really value everyone here. We value your time, and we don't want to waste any second of it. So very quickly, we'll be moving on to the questions, answering the questions, and I'll be asking the ones I have here with me. If you have more questions, please drop it on the chat box. And please, a very kind reminder, please, everyone should turn off their mic. Please turn off your mic, okay? To avoid distractions, please, everybody turn off your mic. Thank you very much. Now, the first question I have here, Mr. Xiong, is this. How connected with the training, how connected with will the training be to AI, artificial intelligence? So the question is, how connected will the training on Excel, Power BI, and SQL be connected? How connected will the training be to artificial intelligence? Since we all know that AI is becoming the new order, how connected will it be with AI?
All right, thank you so much for that question. Yes, we know that the future is AI, and the path to becoming an AI professional is actually to start from data analysis, because even AI itself works with data. For those of us that use ChatGPT, we use all these AI tools, we know that we put in some prompts. It's a large language model, an LLM. What's it called? It uses language. So now, by enrolling for this training as a data analyst, sharpening your knowledge, your data analysis knowledge, I explained that we are going to be equipping you with some AI knowledge, even how to analyze data. So the application, the connection between this training and AI, it is that it is the stepping stone to becoming an AI professional. Because as data analyst, data analysis is a part actually to becoming an AI professional. So it is a stepping stone. By having this knowledge, you will have that strong ground to proceed in whatever AI field that you want to go into, because all the AI tools, all the AI field rather, they still bank on the knowledge of data analysis. So that is the brief explanation I can give as regards that.
Okay, thank you very much. The second question we have here is, does the certificate have QR code such that when it's given out for verification, it shows that it is from Arcbyte Digital Limited? So does the certificate have QR code?
All right, thank you. The certificate is now in QR code. And somebody asked that question on the group chats, and I responded. Now, there are a lot of ways by which certificates can be verified. One of them is certificate number. Another way is writing email directly to the institution where the certificate was issued or will be issued. So in this regard now, for those of us in this part, I mean, even in our educational sector, in this part of the world, our certificate doesn't carry QR code. But what will be there is the email of the organization will be there, that any organization can easily send a mail. We sent a sample of the certificate to the group. You can see that it is carrying the email of Arcbyte, that anyone can message the email directly, and also the certificate number, because the certificate number is unique to everyone. It's just like a matriculation number in the university. No two people can use the same matric number. So the certificate number is unique to everyone, and it can be verified from our end. So the certificate number will be there. Also, the info, the email, which is info@arcbytedigital.com, will also be on the certificate. Those are the two main ways by which the certificates can be verified directly from Arcbyte.
Okay, thank you very much. I believe that question has been answered. Moving on to the next question. People who are working, can they register for the training? Are the hours of classes flexible? That is the question.
Okay, yes, for the working class, many of us on this call, we're actually working class. The hour is very flexible. For the people in Ghana, the training will be 2 times in a week, on Friday and on Sunday. For people in Ghana, it is 5 p.m. Ghana time on Friday, and on Sunday, for people in Nigeria and Cameroon, it is 6 p.m., 2 hours, 6 to 8 p.m. For people in Zambia and South Africa, that will be 7 p.m. on Friday and Sunday. Then for the people in East Africa, that's Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, it is 8 p.m. Friday and on Sunday. And of course, all the classes are always recorded. They're always recorded. So even if you miss out any class, you can easily go back to the still listen to it again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. And I believe further details would be sent to the group, the training, the wait list, the training group. So please do stay tuned for more information on that. Now to the next question, what is the duration of the course and what is the schedule for live classes? I believe this question has been answered already. The duration of the course is 3 months. 3 months, and also the schedule for the live classes, he has mentioned it, and you will be getting more details about that on the group. So we'll move on to the next question. When we have finished the course, what level do I have to apply when looking for work? Is it entry level or intermediate level?
Okay, thank you for that question. Yes, for anyone that just finished a training, it is advisable to always apply for entry level because you need to gain the organizational experience. With entry level, yes, you can perform very well at the entry level, but it is always best that you graduate from entry level to the advanced level. So we advise that you apply for entry level data analysis role, just like I also mentioned in this slide.
Thank you very much. I believe that question has been answered. So when you're applying to a company, let them not even know how strong you might be, and you can wow them after a while, and they see that you are competent, and they can easily promote you. So next question, is the training from beginner to advanced level? I believe this question too has been answered. Yes, the training is from beginner. Please mute your mic, everyone. Thank you very much. The training is from beginner to advanced level. We are taking it from the very beginning, from the definition of terms to working on real life data sets. Thank you very much. This question has been answered. The next question, after the first level of beginner study, is there a second level of training after the initial? Over to you, Mr. Sean.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. The training, just like I said, it is complete package as far as Excel, Power BI, and SQL is concerned. So there is nothing like registering for any advanced training again as regards this too. So the 3 months, we are taking it from beginners to advanced level on these 3 tools. If at all you are going to be registering for anything in the future, it is not this one that we are treating again. So it is already a complete training on its own.
Thank you very much, sir, for that answer. The next question from Peterson. My question is, if we have network failures during training, are we going to extend the 2 hours daily training, or we will have a lesson plan which we must complete during each day of training, no matter the time and challenges of network? Now, Mr. Sean, I think I want you to answer this question from the 2 sides of the coin. Number one, if there is network failure from the side of the attendees, the trainees, and if there happens to be network failure from the side of the trainer, the teachers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the question. Yes, as much as we always make sure that from our best, we make sure that there is no network glitch, or we try to work on our network, we still put into consideration that sometimes it can be beyond human, which is of course not always applicable. We've had different trainings at different times, so yes, it happens sometimes, maybe just 1 in 50, 1 in 100 chance that we will schedule a class and we'll not have the class at all. It's very slim. So if it happens on the part of the trainer, yes, we schedule the network. But from the part of the students, just like it has been explained, all the classes will be recorded. So if a student is having a network issue, you can always go back to the recording of that class. the recording will always be available. I can always listen to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shion. Thank you so much for that. Now, another question: does one need any prior qualification to register? And I feel this question has already been answered. You do not need any prior qualification to register. And from any field, from whatsoever field of study you are coming from, you can register. We already had an example of an English student that was working in a health sector, and she was working on their data, analyzing it, visualizing it, presenting it for them. So you do not need a prior qualification for this registration, for the training, and to acquire this skill. Thank you. The next question we have is, are there exams at the end?
Okay. Are there
Yes, sir.
exams at the end? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So just like we've communicated on the group chat, or maybe for the sake of the people that just joined the WhatsApp group, there is no exam that we are going to give you, but we are going to give you time-to-time projects. Like on Excel alone, we are going to work on like 3 projects. Come to Power BI, we are going to work on different projects, because we understand that projects are actually what you need. If you have any application in any sector, what they are going to ask you is, what are the sample of the works that you've done before? Nobody, yes, as much as you're going to have the certificate, you still need projects that you can present as what you've done. So we are going to be giving out as many projects as possible, and we are going to follow up on that. So project is very, very much effective, and it makes sure that you also have good mastery of what we are going to be teaching you.
Thank you very much, sir. So I believe that question has been answered. We are not going to be giving exams. You're not going to be giving exams, but the projects are literally standing in for those exams. You're going to be working on it yourselves. You're going to have to go back to the classes and remind yourselves of whatever has been learned and apply it. Thank you very much. Next question: will we be doing the training or lessons online? Yes, the training lessons will be online. Then will we need to do something about the live app? Yours is to download the app and be available for the class. And even if you're not available for the class, the recordings will be dropped after every class, after every meeting. The recordings will be dropped. Thank you. Will we be divided into segments so the bad feedback and noises in the background can be controlled? So I believe that will be worked on. Yes, we cannot. Okay, let me leave the CEO to answer that question. The question is, will they be divided into segments, seeing that the number looks enormous?
Yes, for the people that will register for the training, we will surely find a better way to cope with the number. If there will be need for us to divide that, of course, we have competent hands that can handle that. So that will depend on the number of people that will register before the training, but we surely make sure that we give everyone the conducive environment for learning.
Thank you very much. So all will be done to make everything conducive and convenient and eliminate every form of distraction during the lesson and training. So if it would take us to segment it, then it will be done. The next question: are we going to have lessons outline? If I miss class, are we going to be having lesson recordings? Yes, that question has been answered. The recordings for each lesson will be dropped on the group immediately after the lesson. So always watch out for it. Also, is there a way we can have group lessons as students to discuss any assignments we may get, or is it advisable to do it through the school system? Over to you, Mr. Shum.
Yes, just like I explained, that depending on the number of people that we enroll for the training, just like we explained, that depending on the number of people that we enroll for the training, we will surely make sure that if there is need for us to divide, and of course, everyone will be on the same group chat. So if you need the if you need to maybe message one of your colleagues to even form a mini group, that one is allowed. You always see yourself in the class and you can always form any group to make sure that you maximize the opportunity of the learning period. So one will be properly taken care of too. And if you take us to also even divide you, we're going to do that.
Thank you very much, sir. So please, we're going to be having intellect in one space. Please feel free to network with people. So you don't know who you can even meet in this space. You may be thinking everybody's a beginner. We have people that are not beginners here. So please do well to network with people. Thank you very much. By any chance, are we going to have a slightest coding over the Python that we could link it to SQL as well as on Power BI, since we have various sectors at hand, like us in civil engineering? I don't know if you got the question, sir.
Yes, I got the question.
Yes, sir. So in
Just
1 minute,
as
please, can you give an answer to
okay,
that?
so all right, thank you. So just like we've explained, what we are going to be covering mainly is Excel, Power BI, and SQL. SQL as it's a programming tool also. So we do some programming in Excel, but I understand that SQL is very much different from Python. Python is mainly used for data scientists. We've explained that before. I think we even explained that one on the group. So we are not going to be dealing with Python at all. We are going to be dealing with the tools that we have prepared for the class. So we are not dealing with Python for this training.
Thank you very much, sir. So please, the tools that will be worked on or worked with have been properly stated, and we have been doing that since the inception of the training, preparation, and gathering of people. So if you want to go further into that, you may have to discuss with the CEO. Then the next question, how do I assess the certificate copy of the how do I assess a certified copy of the certificate after its insurance, thus after the training? So I believe that has been answered. The certificate will be sent to our various emails. So please stay tuned for more information on that. But I think that answers it. Or is there more to the answer, Mr. Shim?
No, not at all. All the certificates will be sent through all the registered participants' email.
Thank you very much, sir. So somebody is asking, I have tried to enter payment method and I don't see mobile money. Why?
Okay, from the person is from Uganda. Yes, there is opportunity for
Yes, the
mobile
person is
money.
from Uganda.
Please permit me just like 1 minute to quickly share my screen so as to demonstrate that. I guess the person is using phone to do that. So just permit me 1 minute to quickly explain how that can be done. So now when you come to this is Appbytes digital.com. So I believe you can see my screen. Now you come to the under our service. Yes. So then you will see student enrollment. If you are using phone, it may not really. So let me just quickly fill in some information. The email. Let me fill in something. The phone number. So I'm going to select Uganda as my country of payments. Let me just select Nigeria as my country. So just to quickly demonstrate that. So then now country of payments. Now let me select Uganda and payments. Let me type 1,000. So now you will see if you are using phone, you may not really see the thing very clearly. So it may not really show. Now this is Uganda. You can see there is mobile money there. If you're using phone, you will see maybe something like select alternative payment method or other payments method. Now this is mobile money for Uganda. So I believe that has been answered now. So you can just type your phone number and just pay directly with mobile money instead of card. By default, you always see card. You can change it to mobile money. So if you're using laptop, or you can change your phone to desktop site. then you can see it very well. Hope that has been answered now.
Thank you very much, sir. So please, if you need to go back to this recording, please go back and check what he did, so you'll be able to follow suit.
Yes, I'm going to drop a video that I made already on that.
Okay, I would like to plead for about 5 minutes to take the remaining questions. Please, nobody should drop any question again. We have exceeded the 1 hour, please, and I do not want to waste anybody's time. So any other question you have, please feel free to message any of the admins. Thank you. Now, the next question is there any other charges apart from the 7,000 indicated earlier? No, there are no extra charges. That is the only thing you get to pay for this training. Thank you very much. And that also includes the certificate, so there are no extra charges. Then the next question, are there mobile money payments methods like M-Pesa from Kenya? So I believe he has just demonstrated it, and he will be sending a video that properly explains it. So please stay tuned for that video. The next question, please, when are we supposed to start the payments? Over to you, sir.
Yes, so after the session tonight, payments can start so that we can enroll you on the training platform. So you can start payment from tonight. Then just send the evidence of payment to any of the admin. Then M-Pesa is available for Kenya, just like I demonstrated for Uganda. You will see that of Kenya also among the options.
Thank you very much. So please, just as he has said, you can start your payment from this night, and as soon as you pay, whether instrumentally or fully, please send your payment receipt to any of the admins. Thank you very much. Will you assist us in setting up GitHub as well? Please, sir, can you quickly answer that question?
Yes, you can just take a class to handle that by the end of the training. So you can just use a class to handle that, since it is a platform for us to upload our files and our work. So yes, you can take that into consideration.
Oh wow, thank you very much. So we say thank you to the CEO for that opportunity. He will be showing us how to do that. Thank you very much. The next question, which live app? The same one we are, yes, it's the same app we're using now that will be used for the training. Please stay tuned for more information. The next question, since the training is recorded, can you decide to start learning anytime you wish? Yes, you can decide to start learning anytime you wish, but the training starts February 6th and it's going to span for 3 months. That's it. After 3 months, we're going to round up the training for this batch. So please, you can start whenever you want to start. That is left to you. But on record, we are going to be starting officially February 6th.
Yes, and to even add to that, even after the training, the recording will still be available for you to go through, even after the training.
Thank you very much, sir. Then the next question, what will you do about unwanted noise? Because some of us, we can barely hear because people's mic, okay, so they could barely hear you because people's mics were on. Maybe we can use Zoom that has provision to mute all participants. So yes, this app also has the ability to mute all participants, and we are very sorry for those inconveniences, and we'll make sure it doesn't repeat itself during the training. Thank you very much for that observation. The next question, will you assist in building portfolio? Sorry, can you answer that question within 30 seconds? Hello, Mr. Sean. The question is, will you assist in building portfolio? And also, let me add this other question. Will you assist in interview
we are going
preps
to assist
in cases we have challenges?
Yes, all the work we're going to be doing from Excel to Power BI, they are a way of building our portfolio. That's why I told us that we're going to be giving us different projects to work on. So it is a way of building our portfolio. Yes, we are going to assist you in building that. Then about interview preparation in case you have challenges. I think that is will be on special request because it's not for everybody, but anybody that is having, maybe the person can just message us, then we see how to work with that.
Okay, thank you very much. So please do well to reach out. The next question, oh please do not send any question again. The last question I want to attend to here is Raymond's question, which is what is the last day of payment? So sorry, that's not the question you need to answer right now. The question you're answering is please post the URL here for the registration form. So yes, that will be okay. Let me hand it over to the CEO to reply.
Yes,
The
we post that on
URL
the
for the
WhatsApp group.
registration. Okay, so good. Please stay tuned. The URL will be posted on the WhatsApp group. Then when do classes commence? As we said, the training will commence February 6th, 2026. Please stay tuned. Then the last question for today. What's the last day of payment?
All right, so the payments can be anytime before the training begins. So for those people that they have the money now, they can still try and sort that one out before the training begins. Then they can be added to the training group.
Sorry, sir, we did not get you at all.
I said that the payments can be done anytime before the training begins. So for the sake of those that are not having the money now,
The question
then
is, what's the last day of payment?
sorry, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Please, someone's mic. Sorry, let me mute this person.
Yes, I said the payments can be done
So now
anytime.
we can hear you. The
All
question
right.
is, what is the last day of payment for
Okay.
the training?
Yes, the payments can be done anytime before the training began and before the training begins. So for the sake of those that are not having the money now, they can still sort it out before the training begins and register.
Thank you very much, sir. So as you have heard, the payments begins today. So if you have the money, if you have it ready, you can start payments now before it's the festive period comes by. But if you don't have it, you can as well pay instrumentally or pay anytime before the training begins. The training will be starting February 6th, 2026. February 6th, 2026. So anytime before that day, you are free to make your payments. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming for today's webinar. It is really an honor to have you all here. We are really grateful for the time you have given to us this evening, and I believe that we have attended to as many questions as we could. I believe we attended to all questions. Yes, we attended to all the questions. So we are really grateful, and please stay tuned. Stay tuned for more information on the group. Sorry, CEO, do you have any other thing you want to say to the people before we call it a close?
Yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. From my end, there is no other thing that I want to say. Just that on the WhatsApp group is there, in case of any question, we always try to attend to the questions. We open the group at designated time and also answer our questions as time goes on. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And I think it's a convenient time or a convenient moment to call it a night here. So over to you, the moderator.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. You are all amazing, and I cannot wait for this data analysis training to begin. Thank you so much. Your questions were really intelligent, and I can see that we all are getting ourselves ready for this. The world is also getting ready for us. Thank you all so much. See you next time. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely night's rest. Sorry.
Thank you.